Fun discovery this morning, which honestly, this is the best time that I could catch this because I have two bobbins that I could basically ply together. And that's exactly what I'm going to do today because I have been spinning this yarn in the opposite direction that I normally do. It's not like a mistake or something that's going to totally ruin this for me, but in my brain, it's a little bit broken now because I typically will spin like one of the bobbins like this. So we're going this direction. And then when I ply them together, I go the opposite direction. Also, Z-twist is just a little bit easier for me to crochet with. My hook doesn't get caught on it as much. And since I'm literally making my own yarn, why not make it the way that I want to use it? Or like the way that's best to go with crocheting, you know what I mean? I'm here now. This entire thing has been spun up on Z-twist. And this one, which I need to take off of my spinning wheel, has also been Z-twist. So it could have been way worse. I could have gone way further, had 4 or 5 bobbins totally done. Could have done just one and then not realized it, plied 2 of them together, but just kept the Z-twist, and then it would just have completely taken all the spin out. It would have been a total mess. So all things considered, it's really not that big of a deal. So I was going to continue to spin a little bit more on here, but that's completely out the door. And I'm going to ply today. Okay, so this is what I have on here, which is not a full one, or like it doesn't look as full as the pink. We'll see. This one actually probably has more, but I'm just so done. We're just going to move forward with these two together. This is the cotton candy pink that I've been using, and then this is from Get Ben's Farm, which has a little bit of red speckled all throughout it. What I have been plying the pink with together, I still have a little of this left, but it's just a little bit thicker. This one, which has blue in it, but I can't use this one with this because they are spun in 2 different directions. That was just a fun thing to wake up to this morning. I'm actually really glad that I looked at it. I don't know why I didn't just flip it over. No, I do remember. It's because I was at Muse 2320 on Sunday when I did it. Okay, yeah. So I got distracted because I was chit-chatting with other people. That makes sense. I do have a totally empty bobbin. Don't really have to mess around with that. Put this on here. A little tiny piece to hold it. Add some tension onto it. Okay, I need my lazy Kates. Honestly, at this point, I think if there's any of the pink left, I'll just figure out something else to do with it. I don't really feel like spinning more for this yarn. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just ready to do it the right way. Like, not the right way, but the way that my brain would prefer this yarn to be. Where's the end part? There we go. So, yeah, we'll see how far this goes. The thing is, it's not going to look different at all. It's going to be yarn. I'm still going to be able to use it for my sweater. I'm the only one that's going to notice it, but that bothers me even more because I'll see it and I'll know. I'll be like, that part right there. I messed up. It's fine. It's fine. We're moving on with the day. Flipping from Z to S. There we go. Made a pumpkin spice marshmallow latte this morning after I saw what I had done. I'm like, okay, we need an extra special latte today. I happen to have some actual pumpkin. I didn't think I had any more cans of it left. This is the day. This is what I was saving it for. Oh, and then turn it on. There we go. All right, finally, everything is all together. Tension good, speed good. I just needed to speed it up a little bit here today. Here's where I'm at right now, and I am gonna stop whenever this color runs out. I'm gonna stop. I'm calling it good for today. This is taking a lot longer because look at the sizing. It's almost exactly the weight that I was wanting it to be. When I originally started to spin up all of this yarn, I was like anywhere between fingering weight for the 1 ply it together, DK weight to bulky, and I would say that is pretty much spot on right now. I'm loving how the colors are laying on top of each other too. Compared to the other 2 hanks that I have, I know I say this every single time I make a brand new hank of yarn, this is my favorite one. I don't know if it's because it's hot outside or I've just been doing this so many days in a row. I mean, we're not even halfway through, but this is still a pretty new craft to me. And I'm ready to change it up with something different. I miss crocheting, but this is a challenge. 23 nights of spinning every single night, and I've committed to it. But yeah, not even halfway through, and I'm not gonna say I'm hitting a wall, but I definitely am missing doing some other things. It also doesn't help that we're coming up to 100 Nights of Halloween, so I want to do some Halloween crafting. I found this painting when I was thrifting for a couple bucks, and I want to do the thing where you paint over it and put little ghosts on top of it. So like there are a ton of other things that I have in my yarn dungeon that I want to get to, but this is what I've been doing. I'm just focusing on spinning as much as I possibly can every single day. So in hindsight, maybe I should have not gone as hard as I did at the beginning. Like, this isn't me tapping out. I'm not ending. We're gonna finish up the 23 nights, absolutely. Maybe sticking with the 2 hours every single day, no matter what, would have been a better way to go about it. On Sundays, I have been doing a little bit longer since I'm going to Muse 2320 and spinning. I've been watching movies as I spin, so I've been doing 2 or 3 movies at a time, and I just have this here, go, go, go. So from here on out, I think, even though I want to get as much yarn done as I possibly can, for my sanity, I think I need to stick with 2 hours a day. Like, that's good. Just have such a tiny bit left. I want to get this all off on here. I am going to have more of the pink left, which is fine. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I mean, obviously I'm going to need it for my sweater. I'm not going to do anything with it today. It's just going to stay in the bobbin. I will have 2 free bobbins then out of my 6. I still need to take this purple off. I keep staring at that. And I have yet to find the bobbin that has the red that I spun, like, what, the first 2-3 days into the tour. I spun a little bit of red fiber just because I was excited about it, but like obviously that's not going to go into my sweater. Cannot find it. Thought maybe it was my car, maybe I left it at Muse 2320, didn't find it there. So I think today I'm gonna have to do a deep clean of the yarn dungeon. Like, it has to be somewhere. If it's not in those 2 places, it's in my yarn dungeon. And it's really not that messy right now, so I don't know what the deal is. My cats do love this fiber. It doesn't matter if it's in a pile or it's on a bobbin. I've been finding that they will mess with it. So I've been having to put it away, like away every single night. All of this stuff gets packed up and put into a closet. Otherwise, Alanis, she's the one that keeps messing with it. I'm sure I'm gonna find it behind the TV or something. That's where she likes to hide a bunch of her toys. So maybe I should start looking there. I don't know, but I would just feel better if I had that one, because then that would be an extra bobbin that I had. And with things like this, which let's hope this is the last time I do this, spin it the way that I don't want to. And I'll remember now, keep it on the S twist. And when I ply it together, Z twist. That way I don't run into things like this where I have a little bit of the pink left over, but I don't really want to spin any more of the black yarn. Even though I have 2 other full bobbins of this black yarn, I could totally use it, but I can't because it's spun the opposite direction. So yeah, I might just take it off and put it on, I don't know, just like cake it up, set it over here. There's a bowl of fluff and my other little bits, this purple stuff that I have going on. And then if I get to it, I get to it type of deal. Or if I need it, I'll use it, I guess. I'm just blaming it on the heat, honestly. The heat is getting to me. Everything is overwhelming. I need to switch up my craft. I know myself, and I craft pretty heavily on vibes. That's how I do a lot of things in my life. What book do I want to read? I don't know. It depends on my vibes. How am I feeling? Do I want a cozy murder mystery? Do I want a thriller? Do I want horror? A lot of times it's based on the cover. Like, how do I feel about the cover, you know? So the fact that I'm kind of forcing myself to do this every single night, I should have had some other project that I would do at the end of the night. I have been reading so as to not use my hands at all. They're not getting sore, but I can definitely feel their existence. Since we are not even halfway through this tour, I do not want that to be a limiting factor for me in the near future. So I've been doing my stretches around 5-6 o'clock at night. I stop. I'm done with all of this stuff. I just pick up a physical book, do a little reading, get all cozy in my book corner, just to give my entire body a rest, really. The very beginning of this fiber is so thin. I don't know what I was thinking. This part is just crazy thin. Like, even compared to what I have in the pink. Okay, actually, there's not going to be a lot of this pink left. I thought there was going to be more. The limiting factor this time was actually my bobbin. It is crazy full. That is way super full. I wouldn't normally do that. I am not going to put this on my nitty knotty. I'm not going to set it today. Nothing. I'm just going to enjoy it how it is. Actually, I'm really, really happy with how this one turned out. I'm going to try my best from here on out with the rest of my pink fiber to do this consistency. This weight of yarn is exactly what I wanted. So yeah, happy with this one. All right, I am gonna call it good for today. Thanks for hanging out with me here in the yarn dungeon, spinning up some more fiber, working my way down Tour de Fleece. Hopefully you've been enjoying this because we have a lot of the road left to go. Tomorrow I'm gonna set the yarn and I'm really excited to see what it's gonna look like. All set, ready to go. So I'm gonna take the rest of the night, enjoy it, relax a little bit. I hope you have a super spooky rest of yours and I will see you back tomorrow here in the yarn dungeon.